Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, Saka here, and welcome back to another episode of No Man's Sky. And when we last left off, we had to hire a scientist from the Korvax space station, and I needed a warp cell to do it. Well, I happen to have a warp cell at the end of the last episode, actually, so we are actually ready to go. So we will access the quick menu, head over here to the... Well, we're not into these. We're in lower space. We're not even in outer space yet. There we go. Now we should be in outer space. There we go. The galaxy map, and let's go get our Korvax scientist, who is right up here. You see the potential scientist recruit there. Let's see. We need to go right. Crap. I don't want to select anything that isn't correct, because I don't want to waste that warp cell here. All right, it looks like they're in NVidia Geforce. All right. Helm, engage. All right, so we should be able to pick up a scientist here at the space station and sort of get back to where we were before the update took away all of our buddies who was working at our base. Ooh. Wow. Okay, that's pretty cool. So, oh, yeah, there is a space battle. So this is more like the trailer, I think. Take a look at this. This is like the super star, well, I'd say regular Star Destroyer, but a Star Destroyer nonetheless. That's pretty cool. At any rate, we aren't going to get involved. We have bigger fish to fry. Freighters are being targeted by attack ship. Rescue the freighters for reward or take advantage and steal the cargo. Fascinating indeed. And we have a new style of starbase here. I haven't actually seen this pyramid style starbase before. So how does one, here we go. Here's how one gets in this thing. It's only a hop, skip, and a jump inside. Just a little vomit on the windshield, and we should find our scientist. All right, spin me around, right round. All right, so what would be really cool, and I don't know if we can or not, but get to the end of the runway there and just sort of watch the battle take place. It's almost like going to see Star Trek or Star Wars and not having to pay. All right, potential scientist recruit. Yes, you. Scientist entity Yegan. All right, hello. You have passed my test. I am free to explore, free to pursue my passion. Do you have a base, a science terminal? Think of all that might be done. Yeah, they seem to have completed some rite of passage to go out in the universe and pursue their interests. All right, well, we do have a science terminal indeed. Think not of payment. Scanning you while you sleep will be reward enough. Oh, that's not creepy there, Daft Punk. All right, so I guess we have to target outside local system, consult galaxy map. Oh, okay. So we've updated our mission. Now I wonder if we have a portal here, we can just jump back to base and then call our ship. We have obviously our economy here. Don't see the star battle raging outside this one. Well, we kind of do. Actually, I don't know if that battle is still going on. A lot of people here. Wow, this mouse sensitivity. Let me actually hop across the way. I believe the teleporter back to my base is over here, and possibly once we head back home, we can just warp back to this base, or this star base from our base, in a perfect world. Alrighty, station terminus. Can we go to our base? Yeah, teleport to the terminus. Outstanding. So we don't need to waste a warp cell to get home. We'll just use this wormhole. So if everything turns up Millhouse, our scientists should be working well at our science station, and I bet the overseer will then tell us to go find a weapons master, because we have a weapons terminal back there that isn't occupied, and we also have an exocraft terminal that is no longer occupied. There he is. Hello, scientist. All right, let's turn in our quest here and see what is going on. Hello, Overseer Bug Eyes. Demladin? Oh, we have to visit the scientist. If I had some voltaic cells, I could steal and march on fate. Yes, I would design a weapons terminal. Well, I actually have a weapons terminal right back here. Or no, this was the exocraft terminal. I've got the weapons terminal back here, question mark? Yeah, I've already got it. I mean, we don't need to build a weapons terminal. All right, scientist. A fine base. Of course, your benefits your honorable status, the Korvax shall be happy. The Korvax is brimming with enthusiasm. Neither their shell nor the walls of my base are able to contain them. Do we request aid? Honor to witness the monolith of the traveler, but please, Korvax, contribute. Take these blueprints, lubricant and acid, liquids close to Korvax hearts. Okay, 600 fungal molds and 25 mordites to make acid. Fascinating enough. Harvest cave marrow, and Korvax will do more. We'll create plans for voltaic cells and weatherproof rubber. Korvax will also clean windows when you are gone. How nice. He's desperate to please, showering me with praise and offers of assistance. The scientist requires cave marrow, a material found in cave flora. They'll be able to use the substance, voltaic cells, and waterproof rubber. Our home will be light and windows will be clean. Well, I mean, our windows are pretty clean. Mission objective. So we have to go out to gather cave marrow, or we can return to the overseer here. You know, I believe we'll go on and get our weapons master. But first we have to get him, let's see, perhaps they're right, what harm could do. Voltaic cells in order to design. Employee has been helpful. I shall find voltaic cells they need. I don't know how many voltaic cells. Oh, there we go. Even you, yep. Haven't they? Ask about the Viking. You know all about the Viking. Do you not remember? Think. All right, so we need 2 voltaic cells, and we need to craft voltaic cells from cave marrow. Aha! So we help out our scientist. He gives us the blueprint for voltaic cells. Then we make the voltaic cells to give to our overseer. It's pretty cool how they've sort of tied these quests together then. I was afraid that one would go off and do their own thing, and they would sort of be separate. So can we call our ship? Nope, that's summon an exocraft. Okay, the Nomad. Sounds good. All right, so we need some cave marrow. Oh, yeah, that's how you drive these things, like a warthog from Halo. You just sort of point the reticle and just stay on the gas. You don't actually turn. All right, so if I remember correctly, when this planet was generated, there were caves around here. However, the caves seem to have disappeared. Interesting. So I am going to go off in a direction. Is this a cave? I was going to go off in a direction and find a cave, but this certainly looks like a cave to me. So let's see if we can find this cave marrow, shall we? All right, so I saw marrow. Where were you? That's iron. Deuterium. Iron oxide. Marrow bulb. Aha! So here we go. The marrow bulb. So is that how we make marrow? Things that make you go, Can we craft, let's say, acid warp cell glass? Can we construct cave marrow out of marrow bulbs? Or is that just something else? Warp cells, power cells, shielding blades, blah, 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 blah. Acid glass lubricant. Okay. So I am going to see if I can find some cave marrow here. It looks like these marrow bulbs are the way to go, but we're just collecting marrow bulbs. We're not collecting cave marrow? Either that, or do we give the marrow bulbs to the scientists who will turn that into cave marrow? I'm not sure. if I don't find any labeled cave marrow, I'll just bring a crap ton of marrow bulbs back and see if I can construct those. So just one moment. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've done it now. I've went down a cave and kept going down a cave and kept going down a cave, and I got lost, and this is quite the view. This is pretty incredible stuff. This is much better planet generation than the last planet was, that is for sure. I've actually seen an icon here about the resource deposit, and I want to take my exocraft over there. Let's see if we can summon it here. We're supposed to be able to. Maybe. There we go. Awesome. Let's hop in our Nomad, get our temperature levels up, and then make our way over there to the resource deposit. So I will see you in just a moment if we get out of this mess. All right, I have to hand it to the developers. It looks like the planetary generation of caves is actually really intelligent, as I've been going through tunnel after tunnel trying to find my way back out, and I really can't. Like, this actually feels like a living, breathing cave network that I'm just shooting down, trying to find my way out of here. Props to the developers if they worked on it, because the previous planet I was on, well, this planet, but the previous edition of this planet, if you will, its caves were kind of narrow and small. You could get to the end of them fairly quickly, and they didn't really go anywhere. But this cave network really seems to keep going and going and going, and if you make the wrong turn, you may be stuck down here. So I'm continuing to see if I can get out of here, and then we'll make our way over to that strategic resource and see if we can get our scientists happy. So one moment, I will do my best. It's sunlight. That was, oh, come on now. I might have to jetpack up there. I am not taking the chance of not finding my way out. I'll just, tell you what, that was deep. But we're going to summon the exocraft, and we will be right on our way to that resource. One moment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are almost there. And if you watch the last few episodes, even the exocraft episodes where I was running back and forth on the planet's surface, building these guys up, you would know that this is not what my planet looked like. And I did not go anywhere. That was my base. But, oh, you gotta be kidding me. This is gold? I mean, that's a whole lot of gold. All right, so we found a whole big chunk of gold. That was not what I thought that was going to be. I thought that was going to be cave marrow. All right, so it looks like we'll be heading back to our base. We will talk to that scientist, see if the cave marrow bulb is what he wants, or if we have to go find the cave marrow itself, which is completely different from the marrow bulb. So I'll get back to base and see you in a moment if I don't fall in a hole. And just in time, the storm is clearing and we are hopping out of our base. Now let's go talk to this scientist and see if this is what he wanted. Okay, scientist. The scientist is quiet. Yes, I agree. The Korvax buzzes and flashes. That can only mean they are happy. Okay. What is our mission then? Whoops. The log. Scientific research. Gather cave marrow found in caves. Yeah. Well, I've gathered cave marrow. At least I thought I have marrow bulbs. I've prepared your voltaic cell plans, but hurry, something has happened. Oh, he seems changed from the happy soul they were upon departure. They were fighting their worry, trying to stay focused. Okay, here's the cave marrow. He's completed the plans, but traveler, my people have abandoned me. As of 104.32 seconds ago, I lost the hearing, the sight of the Korvax convergence. Oh, dang. All right, so we can now craft voltaic cells. We need 50 marrow bulbs. That is awesome. But what's going on with you? I seek immediate reconnection. Go to this transmission tower, enter my soul, discover what is wrong. Help Korvax with solitude, please. He's deeply upset, claiming they have been disconnected from the hive mind. Take their personality core to a transmission tower. All right, we shall remove the core. He'll shut down, apparently. And we got to help our scientists. Wow, I feel bad for this guy. You know, being a hive mind, that's gotta wear on a guy. You know, if you're used to hearing all the voices all at once, just to be suddenly silenced, that's gotta be tough. All right, so we can craft the voltaic cells, and I think we needed 2 voltaic cells. Oh, just construct a voltaic cell. Well, we can definitely do, oh no, acquire voltaic cells. All right, let's see if we have enough marrow to craft 2 voltaic cells. Okay. 39 out of 50 marrow bulbs. You gotta be kidding on me. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll hop in our ship and go plug this guy back in and see if he can get voices, and then along the way I'll pick up some more marrow bulbs so I can continue on. So I'm gonna go out there, get some plutonium for my ship. We'll head to that transmission tower and we'll plug in our scientists. One moment. All right, about 10 seconds away from our transmission tower, we are speeding across the surface, feeling really cool. The Starship handles pretty well in flight. I do have to give it to them. It feels a lot more fun to fly for sure. All right, let's sit down. We have the soul of our scientist on board. We're going to see what's up with him here. Plug him in and reconnect him to his hive mind. Maybe his Wi-Fi antenna fell out or something. All right, restore point saved. Okay, we can call our starship there, which we won't need to do. Oh, and we haven't found this place yet. All right, save and chart the unknown sector. We'll get a brand new Ocal crossing. All right, sounds good. Without further ado, let's plug in our scientists here and see what's going on.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
All right, the Korvax transmission tower. Terminal is online. The judgment of the convergence awaits. Well, we will hear the judgment. Connection established, okay. Broadcast the communicator ID with no reply. Are they out there? Return to the scientists. That cannot be good, ladies and gentlemen. If the hive mind is turned off, that scientist is going to go nuts. But real quick, I'm gonna hop in these caves and grab a few bulbs, and then make our way back to base and see what our scientist thinks is going on. There's our base coming in for a landing nice and low. I do like these low approaches. It really sets the mood whenever you can sort of slow down and hover over the surface and then stick the landing. I mean, that's okay. So the landing sequence threw me over there, but that's fine and dandy. So we are back. I've collected the marrow bulbs so we can construct another voltaic cell, get it to our overseer, and then we can talk to our scientists here and see what exactly is going on. So I'll go ahead and craft. And now we will go to the overseer, get him our 2 voltaic cells, and then in the episode, speaking to the scientists. You should learn from their pointless trouble. Even you. Yes. The latest pronouncement troubles me. I have no lust to destroy worlds. Any weapons I built for my own protection. Haven't they? About my fate. The overseer laughs at my question, then nothing. Some notion I'm unable to quite wrap my head around. Well, that's all fine and dandy, but I want to... No, look, dude. Maybe I have to select that as my active quest? Let me give that a try. Because we're here in the log, planetary construction, construct a voltaic for the overseer, return to overseer. They're merely the start of our merry band. Yes, we are ready to take the next step. Give the voltaic cells. You have done well. I am very happy. That's good. And now the weapons terminal, which we already have built. Now imagine this. A life form displeases you. You punish it, reward it, reshape it. In time, it would do anything you wanted. So it is with the Sentinels, but no more. We shall train the trainers. The Overseer requires me to kill Sentinels and bring back Pugnium. Interesting indeed. The Sentinels have harried me the length of my journey. We shall be freed of their constant harassment. All right, so we got to kill some Sentinels. How many? sentinels do we see here? Acquire pugnium. Just any pugnium? All right, that's fine. But now to the pressing matter at hand. We want to... Oh, and we can return to the Overseer. Apparently, we already have some pugnium. Okay. 2 birds with 1 stone? Yeah, I do. Give pugnium. There you go. Employee presents me with a reward as I knew they would. 13 items, so decals. Okay. Friend, there is another matter. I gave you the means to correct the weapons terminal. I see no Viking in attendance. Does my help mean so little you would tarry so? Alright, so he wants me to build a weapons terminal and recruit a Viking armor. We'll do that. Splendid. Okay, so now we will hire an armorer because we already have the weapons terminal. But that'll be for our next episode. We need to finish this up. The scientist. He's still offline. He sits in front of me awaiting reconnection, trapped inside the data core. All right, reinsert the core. Shell reconnection, Carapace online. Ew! Unknown life form, I passed my test. I am free to explore, free to pursue my profession. Do you have some data? An observatory would supply some. Think of all that might be done. He has no memory of our previous encounters. I do not know if they feel reconnected or simply do not recall. I should visit an observatory for them and see if the structural analysis they claim will prompt a memory. Then we shall accept that. Okay, so it looks like in the next episode, we have a few mission objectives to do. We can hire the base armor, which we need to do, and that is also the next step in that mission, as well as gather data from an observatory. So that is going to do it for me in this episode, ladies and gentlemen, of No Man's Sky. I'm liking the feel of it. I'm liking the look of it. This is definitely much better than No Man's Sky started out, and I'm actually intrigued in this story a little bit, which is really cool. But that's going to do it for me. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and for Scientist NVidia Geforce, I will see you in the next video. Take care.